Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, but mainly the subscribers. Thank you all very much for continuing to support this channel. And we're growing. Thank you very much. Right. Lots of stuff going on, isn't there? Now, I get sent a lot of stuff. And if I was to put out the stuff... Hold on a second. My dog's having a drink of water. Can you hear him? Well, I get sent a lot of stuff. Dozens and dozens of emails every single day. And I have to go through them. I sift through them. But if I was to look at something and be an idiot and go, oh, I'm going to post this and post something out that I've just been sent because it looks fantastic, I can tell you now, I would be sued every day. Yesterday, an individual, I'm not going to mention, but some people probably know who it may be, I got sent the cover of a magazine called In Touch. Now, if I go back to 2020, there was an In Touch magazine cover with a picture of Prince Andrew on it. And I believe the cover was along the lines of Prince Andrew may face jail. But down the right-hand side of the cover, on the page, the right-hand side of it, you've got little stories, Angelina Jolie and different stories. But the cover I got sent yesterday, everything was the same as the 2020 cover. But on the cover, it was Prince Andrew, and it said, this is what the cover said, Prince Andrew and sex tape. I looked at that, and that would have been a world exclusive. That was like, shock, wow, what a scoop. I looked at it. Now, I did my due diligence. I looked at that cover, and I went, the writing doesn't sit right. And then I compared it with a 2020 cover, and I went, that's the same cover. Someone's changed the front of it to try and... See, if you had posted that without checking it, you could have been sued by Mrs. M. Exactly. There's a lot of people out there to try and trip people up, and we need to check. And the thing is, I know loads of great YouTubers, and we don't speak every day, but I speak to at least one YouTuber a day in my WhatsApp. And what we need to do is this. If you get sent something and it's a scoop and you think it's fantastic, do not put it out straight away. Check with another YouTuber. Do your due diligence, because you could have your channel deleted by posting the wrong thing without knowing. So just check with each other. Don't destroy years of work on your YouTube for the sake of getting out a picture. That's just what I'm saying. Right, so yeah, so I ignored that. But there's stories floating around all over the world right now, and they're all coming from California, where someone's not happy. And I keep getting asked about, Trevor, do you think divorce? Listen, I'm going to be honest, I don't care if it's divorce. I really don't care. What's more important is Amanda Holden and Alicia Dixon from Britain's Got Talent have formed a pact, and they've decided to walk out on Britain's Got Talent over a pay dispute, because apparently Bruce Tullione is being paid more than them. To be fair, I agree with the ladies. You know, I don't even think Bruce Tullione is as much as a star as Amanda and Alicia, if I'm honest. What does he add? What does he bring it? If you want somewhere to talk about dance, well, truthfully, you've got Alicia Dixon to do that and dance. Amanda Holden, she critiques a little bit of, I don't know. Apart from the fact she looks wonderful, I don't know what value she adds to the show. But Bruce Tullione would have been way down my list. He wouldn't even been in my top 20 to hire. There's loads of good people out there that I would have hired. Carl Hoffman from Brushstrokes. I mean, there's loads of actors out there, which James Dreyfus, you know what I mean, from Gimme Gimme Gimme. There's loads of people out there that he could have hired, and he didn't. But there we go. Well, I heard good news this morning is that one of my local pubs, I've got quite a few around here, one of my local pubs is an eatery. It has now been voted the UK's #2 best gastropub in the United Kingdom. It's called The Unruly Pig in Woodbridge. In 2021, it came first. So it just shows you the standard of it. The standard of it's fantastic. Beautiful place to eat. A little bit expensive, but there we go. What else? 68. Does that number ring a bell? 68. Yep. The government want you to work now until you're 68. I think that's shocking. So the government want you to work till you're 60. So the people who built the company are now working longer. And the youth that add fuck all value to the United Kingdom can now stay in school until they're, 22, 23, study university, and taxpayers pay for it. So I find it disgusting. We need to sort out the education. And stop letting people take the P out of tax. Because what you're having now is these young doctors, they've seemed to put, they've now got £100,000 worth of debt, okay, well, they can't pay it back until they earn a certain threshold. But a lot of people now are going, if they get a job and they're going to earn that threshold, what they do is they then find a way to claim back expenses to bring that money they earn back below the threshold so they don't have to pay back the loans to the government. And that needs looking into and investigated massively. Yeah. There's loads going on. Police are starting to arrest a lot more people, a lot more criminals, which is good. But then the government says something stupid like, you'll hear on the news that 10 boats arrived at Dover yesterday. That's another 300 people. And then the government then try and counter that by going, but we flew back 15. We flew back. Who gives a shit? Fill the plane. Fill it. Fly them all away. It's ridiculous. The election's coming up. Obviously not this year, but from January 2024 to January 2025, you're going to have a lot of parties putting out spins. And I'm going to say this, and I hate to say it, but it's the truth. I get on with Richard Tice, who used to be the chairman of the Reform Party when Nigel Farage was the leader. Nigel Farage isn't going back into politics, regardless of what you all think. He's making too much big bucks on the old GB News. But Richard Tice is now the leader of Reform. And Richard Tice is coming out with some shit recently, some terrible stuff to do with COVID. He backs injections into this. He thinks mRNA. He's completely twisted his whole outlook. And I'm like, whoa, Richard, whoa, you're exactly like Conservative Party. You're exactly like the Conservative Party. You've now turned into a politician and you've forgotten the people who supported you. So the Reform Party is not the party to vote for, unfortunately. So that's the Greens, Labour, Lib, Conservative, and now Reform. Not one of those parties you vote for will have your best interest. They all look after who pays them the biggest bucks. So the way forward in the future in the UK, in my own opinion, would be voting independent politicians in who only care about their constituents. They just go, we don't care what's happening over there. But Ukraine, don't care. We're not getting involved. I want to fix Rendlesham. I want to fix Woodbridge. I want to fix Melton. I want to fix this side of Suffolk Coastal. That's the MPs that you want to vote in. The guys and girls you want to vote in. We're broken. Yeah. Don't know who sent me this morning. I got home this morning and there was a book at my front door from a courier. Jace, stop sending me books. Got loads of books to read. It's nice to receive little presents and little books, but there we go. I'll have a drink of my morning coffee. Look, Trevor Cold. See that? But yeah, hopefully today's going to be a great day. Got to get in touch with Kia to find out if a car is being delivered, not to me, to someone else. And need to find it from a solicitor. There's a few things I need to do today, but I'm going to keep on top of it. We'll be uploading another video today on the Censored Hypocrisy channel. Still waiting out. Sent an email last night to YouTube to find out where the information is that I requested. It's been 7 weeks since I requested a subject access request to all the information that YouTube pulled on me and who's been reporting my channel. So it's been 7 weeks, over 7 weeks now. So I'm hoping to get the information very, very soon. And when I get the information very, very soon, I will write it all down and I will let you know why we're having trouble on YouTube. I think all YouTubers deserve to know why. But while I'm on here, I am now going to give a shout out to another YouTuber on this video. If you haven't subscribed to this lady, please do. This lady has helped loads of YouTubers. She gave me a shout out in the past. And what's happened now, guys and girls, is I've had a shout out from a lot of good YouTubers. I've now got 84,000 subscribers and other YouTubers are being left behind. So it's about time you got behind them. If you support my channel, please get behind these two channels. Sue Smith, great YouTube channel, and Sue Me. She is a wonderful lady who actually, believe it or not, Sue Me is a wonderful lady who's seen that I was being demonetized and I wasn't able to help the people that I wanted to help. And she jumped straight in. And on her channel, she gets her subscribers to donate, and they donate money. From Sue Me, she donates money directly to PTSD Resolution, which is a small UK charity which helps broken veterans that are suffering mentally from combat. And for that, Sue Me, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I don't say enough about you, if I'm honest. And that's because I think we're all in our own little world trying to sort out our own stuff, and we forget about good people. But I do respect you and thank you, Sue Me. And Sue Smith, please, I hope you all get behind them. Give them a help. It's free to subscribe, people. I do not know why other YouTubers don't support each other. There's dozens and dozens of YouTubers out there. And if we all dedicated a week to one YouTuber and lifted them up, and then the next week another YouTuber lifted them, we would all have more subscribers than we could throw a stick at. Because you know what? There's room here for everyone. So thanks for your support. Take care, people. But most of all, stay safe.